And is that what you think holds most people back? Themselves, their attitude, their mindset? Do you believe that?
I think it's mindset and belief. Because if people don't believe, if they say, well, I don't believe I could make money, they say, who am I? What's my niche? And I said these things to myself. When you were at the first seminar, I was like, who am I? I mean, I've got 2 properties and they're negatively geared. And my boss, he's got 80 properties. He could do this, but I couldn't do this. And so I know when I can hear it in people's minds at the seminars when I'm teaching, because that was me 6 years ago. What I was thinking, I thought, oh, I'm too late. I remember, it's too late. All the good niches are taken up. You know what I mean? Oh, what could I possibly do? And after being in it 6 years and helping vets, pilots, fitness trainers, doctors, lawyers, I mean, I've helped everyone, the guy who never had a product or never had an idea, give me 3 of your best ideas and we'll turn one of them into a business. I mean, my business partner now, we started like that. We've generated over $2 million in 3 years. And we picked one of the 3 ideas he gave me and started from scratch just with an idea. So I think a lack of belief leads to limited action. So if someone doesn't really believe they could do it, then they take only a little bit of action. They dabble a little bit. So that little bit of action gets a little result, okay? And that little result, if it's a little bit, they go, see, it didn't really work, and it reinforces their belief. And then they take less action, and then until they go round and round, and next thing you know, they're looking for some easier way than internet marketing to make money. And really, there really isn't anything other than that.
So then I want to ask you this on a more personal level. What makes you tick? What gets you excited? What drives you?
What makes me tick is taking someone who was like me. They think this is the end. I'm going to be working till I retire, and then I'm going to retire broke. Because the whole system is conditioned us from when we're in school right through to work. When the bell goes, they tell you when to have lunch. They tell you what you can do, what you can't do, when you can take holidays. And me telling my boss, I've got to record this week, and he says, no, you've got to be at work. I go, it's a panel beaters picnic day, bank holiday. And he goes, no, we're paying you extra for that. They need you here. And I was like, this is not. Like I felt like a little kid. Even in a job, I felt like a little kid. I couldn't even do what I wanted to do within reason, even though I worked Saturdays for them and they weren't flexible. So I just remember thinking, like, there has to be a better way, and there has to be another way through, and that's what I always pursued. I just didn't follow what other people planned out, and I love helping people in that mindset that I was in, thinking I'm a failure, this is the end, whatever. I love taking someone like that who doesn't even believe they can do it, who thinks, oh, maybe I've got some knowledge about this, but surely I couldn't do it. I love taking someone like that and then showing them a system that they can, they make money on their very first webinar and make, in my business partner's case, 3 sales at $997 with 10 people on the webinar. Random attendees around the world that I've picked random people out of the crowd to prove it works and generate anything from $2,000 to $23,000 in 60 minutes. The look on someone's face and the feeling they get when they make that much money is just an exhilarating feeling for me. I just absolutely love it. It motivates me a lot. I love it.
Well, speaking of motivation, what is at least one of your dreams right now? Let's look to the future. That's where you've been and what you're doing. What about the future? What is one of your dreams that you want to fulfill?
Oh,